With injuries, new main events and possible returns to mention a few, I'm your host Kevin O'Donoghue and welcome to IWN Week in Wrestling. Back in December, Triple H announced the WWE UK tournament to crown a champion comprised of wrestlers from the UK and Ireland. He also said that there would be a 205 Live-esque weekly show which would be filmed in the UK. But other than appearances by the UK champion Tyler Bate on NXT and the likes of Jordan Devlin wrestling house shows like the one in Dublin, Ireland nearly 2 weeks ago, we've seen little of the competitors of the UK tournament on WWE programming since the tournament ended last January. But it looks like the wait is over, as it was announced this weekend that a special UK live show will air on the WWE network this Thursday. As many of you know, WWE has been on its European tour with the last number of weeks, and according to reports have been in Norwich, England, filming with both the UK and Cruiserweight wrestlers for Thursday's show. As previously noted, WWE has plans for a weekly UK show, so they are expected back in the UK sometime soon to film more material, but nothing has been confirmed yet. But in the meantime, we have this week's show to look forward to, which airs this Thursday, the 18th at 8 PM Eastern Time on the WWE Network. Now, the interesting thing about the day and the start time of this UK show is the fact that it goes head to head with Impact Wrestling. Now, is this coincidence or WWE having a pop at Impact Wrestling? I'll let you decide that one in the comments. So WWE broke the news that Braun Strowman had elbow surgery last Thursday. Nothing new there, we already knew that. But what we didn't know is how long Braun would be out for after his surgery. Let me bring you up to speed. Braun was written off TV last week after an attack from Roman Reigns, and according to reports on WWE.com, Braun left the arena in an ambulance, then soon made his way back to the United States where he had his surgery. During the surgery, it was discovered, aside from other injuries, that Braun's elbow had been shattered. Now hold on folks, it gets worse, because due to the severity of the injury, Braun is now expected to be out longer than the 4 to 8 weeks that initial reports suggested. WWE reported that Braun could be out for up to 6 months now due to his injuries. This is obviously a huge blow for both Braun and the WWE, as Braun was on his way to a title match against Brock Lesnar. So it looks like WWE has some planning to do, but hopefully we will get answers to questions like who will feud with Reigns now and who will get a shot at Brock Lesnar's Universal title now that Strowman is out of action. So folks, who would you like to see feud with Reigns and who should get a shot at Lesnar's Universal title? Let us know in the comments. In my last story, I reported on news that Braun Strowman is expected to be out of action for the next 6 months. In that report, I asked the questions, what will this mean for the main event at Extreme Rules, and how will it affect Lesnar's title defense at Great Balls of Fire? Well folks, we got our answer on this week's episode of Raw. In the opening promo, Raw GM Kurt Angle addressed the Strowman situation and what WWE have planned for both Extreme Rules and Brock Lesnar's Universal title. He announced that we will have a fatal 5-way match at Extreme Rules, with Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor all participating to see who will become #1 contender for the Universal title and go on to face Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. Since that announcement, both reporters and fans seem to be in agreement that Seth Rollins and Finn Balor are the two favourites to become #1 contender, and that it is unlikely that Reigns will emerge victorious, as he is rumoured to be facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and most feel that WWE will wait until then to have Reigns and Lesnar face off again. So folks, who will win at Extreme Rules and go on to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal title? Personally, I hope it's Finn Balor. Who wouldn't love to see the Demon versus the Beast? But who is your pick? Let us know in the comments. As many of you know, WWE just recently returned to the States after the European tour, but they've already announced a return to the UK. On WWE.com, WWE posted that they've planned a 6-day tour in the UK in November. This will be a 10-event tour starting in London, England on November 4th and ending in Cardiff, Wales on November 10th. This will also be the first time that both Raw and SmackDown will be in the city of Glasgow, Scotland on November 7th and 8th respectively. Unfortunately, there's no shows scheduled for us wrestling fans here in Ireland, which makes me wonder, WWE, when are we going to get an episode of Raw or SmackDown here in Ireland? Because other than the Cruiserweight division, we have a wrestler on every show on WWE programming at the moment. And for those of you who don't know who they all are, I'm going to list them out for you. On Raw, we've got Sheamus and Finn Balor. On SmackDown, we've got Becky Lynch. On NXT, we've got Killian Dane. And on the UK show, we've got Jordan Devlin and Tucker. So WWE, us Irish fans, are waiting for our episode of Raw or SmackDown. Make it happen. So folks, are you excited for the UK tour? Do you think we should get an episode of Raw or SmackDown here in Ireland? Or what are your thoughts on the show in general? Let us know in the comments and I'll do my very best to respond to all of you. So those smarky CM Punk chants may have fallen on deaf ears of WWE, but it looks like another promotion has been listening to you. The UK Sun newspaper has reported that British wrestling promotion 5 Star Wrestling has been trying to get CM Punk to take part in their upcoming 128-man tournament this June 10th. According to 5 Star Wrestling founder Daniel Hinkles, they have been trying to contact CM Punk for well over a year now. They've gone through friends in the industry, sent dozens of emails, and even tried to contact him through his own website. Hinkles went on to say that they want to offer CM Punk $1 million to take part in the tournament this June, and that the offer is genuine. We all know that CM Punk is working on his MMA career, but we all know how well that's gone so far. So maybe this offer might be enough to get him out of the octagon and back in the squared circle. So I really shouldn't have to ask this question because I know what most of you are going to say already, but I'll ask it anyway. How excited would you be to see CM Punk return to wrestling? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.